did it and knowing everything about the truth and just this whole process is really hard. Obviously, we've all had to go through it, but he's going to say what he's going to say. He's going to lie about it. From the beginning, they've lied about it, so there's nothing you can do about it.
And besides the obvious victims here, JJ, Tylee, and Tammy, we know there are more victims, right? Brian, I'd love for you to speak to this in criminal practice, where when you see an incident happen, it doesn't just affect one or two people. Oftentimes, more people can be affected. Share your thoughts with us about these respective families and what they may be going through right now, please.
Well, it's very important, and I'm glad that you brought that up, Julie, because it's very important to understand that a death has a ripple effect that goes through the entire family, through the extended family, and even through the community. And so when you're talking about all of these issues and how we're going to get this thing ready for trial, to hear from the surviving relative and to hear him talk about the accused in terms of knowing that he's guilty, in terms of having this, I was just face to face with him. These are the kinds of unspoken things that a jury will pick up on when it gets to a jury, because you have to always look at the victims in the context of the living, in the context of the people that have been affected by what happened. Because these trials last for a few weeks maybe, but they affect families for generations, decades.
You're so right. I mean, you're so right. It's the trial may last, weeks, a month, something like that. But I mean, that pain, I mean, it lingers. And just to think about, for instance, taking Colby, I mean, that's his sister, Tylee, just
Right.
seeing her picture just kind of made me stop and just pause and think. So this is his sister, and his mother is being accused of murdering her along with her new husband. His dad is dead. His death is questionable. What a horrible situation to be in. And you would hope, and Josh, I'd love to ask you about this. When you think about what these various victims may be going through, you would hope they have access to adequate counseling and mental health services, because, I mean, just thinking about that, and same goes for Tammy Daybell's children. I mean, they've lost their mother to death, and their dad is being accused of killing her. I mean, what they must be going through, like, to feel so torn, it's hard to even fathom. Please weigh in on that, if you would, Josh.
Absolutely, Julie. And I think it goes to show the importance of good state, not just prosecutorial representation.